What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Endrick.
Endrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm a government contractor. I work in IT.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I call myself an adventurous guy.
Okay.
I love being outdoors, having fun, thrill seeker. That's it.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who's mature, emotionally intelligent, such as like they know how to deal with their traumas, their feelings, and things of that nature.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
More than one kid. If you're too ratchet, you don't know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Just
For real.
know how to turn it on and off. Don't do it too much.
Nothing wrong with being a little
like
ratchet every now and then. You gotta know how to turn it off.
Sounds good.
Especially depending on where we live.
So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick. Hold on to that. And there's only 5 ladies, so let me have you just pop one.
I think he's
Just
gonna
one
pop
balloon.
the girl
I know
in
you
the
thought I was
middle.
gonna skip this part, huh?
This
Go
is
ahead,
early.
just pop one.
Okay.
And I don't know. This is just me speculating. I really have no idea.
It has nothing to do with none of you guys. You guys are all beautiful, but I'm sorry, man.
All right, your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
All right, and Diamond, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's pretty handsome, so I didn't really see anything wrong with him. I was just getting to hear what he had to say some more. So yeah, that's why I kept my balloon.
See, I have been wrong.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I was just drawn to, the other woman. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
How many
Ladies.
kids y'all got?
How would you take care of our household in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first.
Hi, I'm Kishwan and I'm 30. And how I would take care of the house, I would clean it, of course. The dishes, I would just keep everything tidy because I'm a very clean person. I can't have a dirty fridge or anything messy or out of place. But I would also say that if you come home and you see me starting to be worn out from doing all of that, I would also, it'd be very nice if my man would come help me to handle the house, especially if it's a big house, because I plan to live in a nice home. So not an apartment for the rest of my life. So I would take care of it very well. And I'll also cook. I know how to cook, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes.
Love it.
Over here, your name and age and answer to his question.
Ane, 29. And of course, like she said, cooking and cleaning, I think that's a must. I love to cook. I don't want to be the only one cleaning, so definitely want to, share those responsibilities. But I like to keep a happy house. I think when we get stuck in a little routine at home, that can be a little boring. So I like to keep it fun because that's the place of our peace. So, yeah.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age and answer to his question.
I'm Jabria. I'm 29. So I have a pretty busy schedule. So I've adapted a technique that works for me as far as like cleaning my house. So like cleaning as I go midweek, like Tuesdays used to be my work from home days. So I really would deep clean Tuesdays, and Sundays are always a reset for me. But I'm gonna be realistic. Like I'm going through OCS, like I have changes coming on. So I hire sometimes people to clean my house, because if I don't have the time, then that's just easier for me. So it may not be me always cleaning, but the house will be clean. Like, yeah. So
What's OCS mean?
Officer Candidate School.
Oh, yeah. I actually knew that, but just want to make sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Yes, Jessica, 27. I look at it as like a partnership, and so wherever what needs to be taken care of, I don't look at it as, oh, you are a woman or you are a man, so therefore you are assigned these gender roles. I look at it as, okay, what needs to be taken care of? This is a partnership. If I see, for example, I'm just going to use the scenario. If just because there is this societal standard that, oh, men should go out and do this and that. God forbid, if you were to lose your job or something happened to you, I would step up and do what I have to do. It's no question about it. It's not he's a man, so he has to do this. It's a partnership. I don't look at numbers 50-50, 25. No, I don't look at that. I look at it as, what can I do to step into this role to help my man, and vice versa.
Yeah, and I agree 100%. I think that's what a woman should do. Like, first of all, the cleaning is not just all on the woman. The cooking is not just all on the woman. Like, there should be shared responsibilities with that. Like, she shouldn't have to clean everything. Like, the man shouldn't have to just dirty the house and she clean up everything and that's it. Like, there should be shared responsibilities. But then the woman also, you know, if the man, like she said, loses her job, she should be able to step up if she's able to. But the man should also be doing everything in his power so that that doesn't become a reality. So I love that answer. I love that answer.
Powerful.
Okay, I'm gonna have you pop one balloon based off of anything you've heard so far and what you've seen.
Okay. They all had like really good answers.
I know they did.
So
I
that's,
think he's gonna
Yep.
pop the girl in like the light green. What's her name? Bria or something like that. I think he's gonna pop
but,
hers. Second to last.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear him out. I mean, I like his style. He's handsome, so
All right, nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I resonated more with the other answers. It has nothing to do with what she said. Honestly, this is hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay,
got
let's
5
head
baddies.
back. We do have 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
So imagine
different
this
is
is a
good.
scenario-based question. So imagine we're going to an event, ladies, and we have to take my mother with me. Who is sitting in the front seat and who is sitting in the back seat?
It's a good
Okay,
question.
let's start down there. Ooh.
Yo, he just asked the question. Why you popping? Why you popping? He just asked the question. He can't ask a question?
Ooh. Okay, let's start
Oh,
here and then we'll
gosh.
go over there.
Sorry. So I would definitely want to sit in the front seat, but I just kind of have a question. How do you manage your relationship with your mom? It kind of sounds like there's a tug with.
There's actually
Your
no
mom and
tug of
your-
war. This
okay.
is a question that I was
Yeah.
asking because I just wanted to get
Why does it have to be? That doesn't mean there's a tug between the mom and the son, or that he gives way too much time and attention to the mom. Well, that doesn't mean he's a mama's boy. It doesn't mean he's a mama. It doesn't mean any of that. It doesn't mean any of that. He just has a question as far as once you guys become in a serious relationship, i.e., or married, and this situation comes across, which at some point it will, how would you act in that situation? That's all it means. He's just trying to gather information to see what kind of woman you are. That's it. That is all. You don't have to jump to conclusions and think that, oh, maybe he's a son husband, maybe he's this kind of thing, and I don't know, maybe his relationship with his mom is too much. Oh man, what does that relationship look like? I don't know if I can handle that kind of relationship. That's gonna be too much for me to step in. Doesn't mean any of that. He's just trying to. He's just asked a simple question, and I think it's a good question.
gauge your mindset.
Yeah,
know,
I'm definitely a
um,
passenger princess.
My mother is the type of lady that would want my lady to sit in the front seat.
Okay.
So I just wanted to see, where your mind was at
Okay.
in that regards. So
Okay. Did that answer your question?
yeah, that answers.
Okay. And what about here?
Yeah, I was literally going to say right when you said that, I'm definitely sitting in the front. I mean, I would love your mother just like how you love your mother, not as much, but I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be with a mama's boy. That's absolutely not going to
I
happen.
understand that.
Yeah, just a respect thing.
Yeah, it was honestly just a respect thing. I just wanted to see if, like, you would just like be humbled enough to be like, oh ma, you can sit here. And then she'd be like, no, you are the wife.
Maybe if she had a disability or something, of
Yeah.
course she could sit in the front. I would never, like, if she had a walker or something. I don't know how old your mother is, but
Yeah.
of course. But if that's not the case,
She would choose the lady
Yes.
first for sure. But I just wanted to see where my shit
Sure.
was. That's all.
Okay. And then we did get a pop balloon.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll just start off by saying that I do find you handsome. And
Okay.
I like what you were saying earlier and the fact that you articulated what you liked and your desires and things along those lines. For me, the reason why I popped it was because of the question itself. Just in the past, I've gotten questions like that, and I've heard questions like that on social media, and there's always been like a frenzy around those. And for me, I just did not see the
But this is not social media. I mean, this is social media. This is, but this is not social media. He even explained afterwards why he asked the question. I don't know. I think she's overreacting to that. I think she's
significance in the
overreacting to
question
that.
being asked.
Okay.
And that's just me personally. I just didn't see the significance in it. When I think about myself and
It doesn't matter. It's not your question.
my significant other, husband, or something in the future, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm going to let his mother sit in the front. I'm going to sit in the front. I'm always going to be respectful of my elders, of course, always and forever. But that's not the first thing that comes to my mind of, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sit up in the front because this, or I'm going to sit up in the front. It's I don't think about stuff like that. And so when you asked that question, it was more so of me, I'm not going to have an answer because it's not like I'm going to blatantly disrespect your mother or she would blatantly disrespect me or expect me to sit up in the front. For me, it was just more so of I didn't see the point of the question being asked.
Mindset thing. That's all. It wasn't nothing specific. I just wanted to see where your mind was at. Because my mother is the type of lady that respects my lady first, so she would
see by asking that question, he found out where their mindset is. He found out by asking that question, he found out more about them than they found out about him. Like they're assuming something by him asking that question. Oh, why are you asking that kind of question? So they have all these preconceived notions in their mind about what goes around the question. Now, I do agree that there's not a lot of good connotation around that question. It's like the question, what do you bring to the table? It's not really a good question. It doesn't have good connotation around it. But I mean, she said a handful. So he found out a lot more about her with a question, even without her directly answering the question. She said she'd be respectful for her elders. I'd hope so, but still.
Definitely choose you and tell me, like, no, let her sit in the front.
I respect that. And I mean,
I just wanted to see where your mind was at, like with the humbleness and all of that.
Oh, yes. And I'm very humble. I don't want that to be confused. I'm very humble and I do respect my elders. I love elderly people. I hang around them all the time. Anybody who knows me can say that I'm very respectful towards the elderly and I would put them before me. For me, it was just more so of the question itself and the frenzy, social media. And I'm not trying to connect the two. But for me, I just didn't see the point of asking that question. And I know the intention.
But you are. You're not trying to connect the two, but you are. You're clearly connecting the two because you popped your balloon. So you clearly are.
Behind it, but the impact it had on me with it. And the point of asking, I'm like, well, he may not like my answer or something along those lines. So yeah.
Roger that.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Of course. She's a nice girl.
Thank you. Okay. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You do? Okay, let's start over here.
I have
What's
no
your question?
idea.
So what do you value most in your relationships?
Good question.
I value respect. I value loyalty. Somebody who's willing to try and not give up, because life is full of ups, downs. Y'all be willing to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, can I ask multiple?
Yeah,
okay.
go ahead.
Did we talk about kids yet? Do you have kids?
I have no kids.
Okay, you want kids?
Of course.
And are you marriage minded?
Am I what?
Marriage minded.
That is the goal.
Okay.
Within the next 2 years or 3 years, 5 years, yeah.
Okay.
With intention.
All right.
Good question.
That's all I have for now.
Okay. Any questions over here?
I was just going to ask like what his 5-year plan was. Okay. And if it didn't have marriage in it, it would have been a huge pop.
Okay.
But a question that I would have, so where are you from? Well, like where are you located?
All right. So I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Shout out to Baltimore too.
My sister, my nieces live out in Maryland.
Yeah. So I commute from Maryland to Virginia a lot because of work.
Oh, I have family in Virginia. That's crazy.
So
and where are you?
Oh, I'm in California. Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
So what does respect look like to you in a relationship?
Good question.
Because I would say like respect is lacking a lot in relationships. A lot of people say I love you and still hit you, love you, and still cheat on you. So what is respect?
Hit you. What kind of relationships you been in? What kind of relationships have people been in? Just things like that. I see not necessarily just like specifically towards her. That's one of them. But just online, I just see like some very negative, toxic stuff that people are promoting and pushing online. Just as far as relationships in general, this whole red pill manosphere stuff. Even some of those people are just way too much. What kind of relationships have y'all been in? It's really weird. It's just really weird
Look
stuff.
like
Respect is just that. Like, my woman is my queen. You know, I want her. I want her decision in everything I do. So I'm gonna always confide in her, and we're gonna do it as a team.
Mhm.
It's never just my mindset. It's what we can do. It's a partnership. That's how I see it. So yeah.
It's good. answer. I like it.
Also, do you drink?
Yeah.
Or do okay? Do
I
you
drink sometimes. Yeah.
okay? Do
Occasionally.
you smoke weed?
No, ma'am. The type of work I do, you know, like I said, government contractor.
Yes.
I can't.
So you don't like have substance abuse issues or with alcohol, anything like that?
No.
Okay, I mean, I just have to make sure. I gotta make sure.
I can't
You
be
gotta
with
ask.
You never
anybody-
know.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with asking.
Yeah,
You
I
never
can't be
know.
with anybody who's into that lifestyle because of my work, the nature of my job. So
So one more question. Sorry.
Okay.
last
one, girl.
Last one. How well do you prioritize like your health, fitness, nutrition, anything like that?
yes, ma'am. So right now I'm like on a fitness journey. It's gonna take at least a year. You know, it's not like a 3-month thing. I'm gonna have to do this thing for a year to see where it's at. So yeah, I
Have you
eat right.
and you started?
I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just where it's at. I just keep going every day.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Okay, it's time to pop. We've got
My
two. I know, two wonderful ladies left, but
Lord.
you do have to pick just one. So, whose are you popping?
No questions, right?
No, you'll get one more when they come up
God,
here.
you guys
But for
asked
now,
I think he's popping the light skin chick. I think. I don't know. I've been
Al?
wrong this episode, so I don't know.
Okay, this last. If you got a question, is it gonna help you really determine between the two of them? Or are you gonna ask just any old question? Is this question gonna help you really pick?
Nope.
I'll just make up my mind.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. You guys are both like, yeah, this is I dropped the
I
toothpick.
got another one.
Oh, look at that. You gotta ask the question.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Charlie, I'm a nice guy, okay? Just remember that. I'm sorry. But you guys, her eyes was doing something to me. So
Oh, okay. Let's come over here
On
then.
the eyes.
So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He's a nice gentleman, nice looking, nice the way he articulated everything that he said. So that's why.
All right. I saw it was really, really tough, but why did you end up popping her balloon?
I popped her balloon because of the eye contact that I received from her. You know, I just felt a spark.
You felt it. Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed you trying to make that connection. I seen it.
Yeah. Because it was hard. It was hard. It was hard. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I must have been looking.
All right, let's head on that way. I'll have you stand on that side of me,
I
scoot over
didn't
there. I'll have you stand right
I
over
didn't see the
here.
eye.
All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you?
Yes, I have two, but they're quick.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So how do you feel about long distance?
Where are you located?
California. I'm closer to San Diego.
It is what it is. You know, I'm willing to work with it. That's just life. You can't control that.
And then also, like down the line, I'd like to have children. And me personally, I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are going to look at them or treat them a certain type of way. They have to work harder because they're Black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
Okay, that's easy. You know, I'm first generation Ghanaian, so life has not been easy. You know, you had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So, I mean, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids. You know, like nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it. So, yeah. I'm gonna teach them that.
Okay, I was,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't want any new kids or wooey's me. I'm black. I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no
Absolutely not.
victim mindset.
Okay.
You against
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's
Yes.
not just it's you against you.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
No victim
Are you good?
mindset
Any
right
final
here.
question? You're good.
No, man.
Okay. All right. Well, then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
You shrug your shoulders.
Is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
You said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We got a match. Yeah. I'll take the mic.
There you go.
Go ahead, get your man, girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.